Okay guys, today we're going to build a car. Now what do you mean when I build a car? We're going to build a car that's going to get you from point A to point B. This is the current you now, right? We're going to get you from current you now to the vision you have of yourself in the future. And now you're going to have to cover this journey, aren't you? From point A to point B. And that is where this comes in. The car, alright? Just bear with me. We're going to build the car of like the, hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4. The 6 fundamental things that you need to build yourself a car that's going to get you from point A, the current you, to the future you. Alright, sound good? Bear with me. Okay, so the first thing that you need to have when building your car is the framework, right? So we've got to start with the framework, and the way we do that is by having faith. You have to have faith, you have to believe in the process, you have to believe that you're going to get to wherever you want to go, which for us is point A to point B, the current us to the future us, whatever the hell that might look like. Alright, so number 1, you have to have faith, right? You cannot do anything without faith. You have to believe in yourself, people around you, that you are going to do it, you are going to make it. If you're going to start that new business, you have to believe in that new business. You have to believe in yourself more than anything. Alright, and this, our faith, is going to be our main frame. I suck at writing fast, but you should. That says main frame. It's going to be our main structure that holds everything together. It's going to be the glue that keeps everything together, keep it from all falling apart. Because if you don't have faith, everything's just going to crumble down around you. Alright, so the second thing we're going to have when building our car, and that is our engine. We've got the main frame, we have the passion, not the passion, we've got the faith that we're going to do it. Now we need that engine, we need that drive that's going to get us there, and that drive is going to be passion. You have to be, this has been said 1,000 times, you have to be passionate about what you do. And that is just true for anything. You have to love what you do, because if you don't love what you do, it's going to be work. And about 80% of your life is going to be filled with work. And you might as well love what you do, because if you don't love what you do, that 80% is going to be torture, it's going to be nightmare. You just be stuck in a 95 that you hate, just hate it. If you're passionate about what you do, you're going to love what you do. Like I love doing this, I love helping people. So if you're not passionate about what you do, and that 80% of your life is going to be filled with misery, hatred, anger, resentment, so you have to be passionate, alright? So we've got faith, the mainframe, and now we've got the engine. I'm going to call it EN. Engine. This is going to be the thing that's going to drive us. We're going to have fun while doing it, alright? So that's the second thing. The third thing we're going to have is, alright, so we've got our mainframe assembled, we've got our engine in, now we're going to need somewhere that we can see out of, and that is going to be truth. You have to be truthful with yourself and the people around you. There's this quote I really like: the temporary sting of truth is better than a lifetime of comfort born out of lies. Because you have to recognise what your strengths and your weaknesses are, what you're good at and what you're bad at. So triple down on what you're good at and try and cover the areas. Say you're not good at marketing, get someone who's good at marketing into your business or into your life that can cover your weakness, so you can focus on your strengths and you can crush your weaknesses. And also be truthful with the people around you. If you know that they're not being the best version of themselves that they can be, and they're trying to cover that up with excuses, lies, bad habits, be truthful with them, be straight. Because I would rather be straight with me than try and tell me lies, because I'm not going to have people that tell me bullshit lies around me, alright? So be truthful with yourself and the people around you, and the truth is going to be our windows. But this is going to allow us to see the stuff that's going on around us, or while we're going in our car, alright? Because if you have truth, you can see the real reason of whatever it is that you're doing, or whatever's causing something, alright? So we've got the mainframe, we've got the engine, we've got the wheels. What's next? Right, so we've got the mainframe, we've got the engine, we've got the windows. We actually need something to get us going, don't we? We need something to physically move us from point A, and let's see if I can do this, to point B. Current us to us here, but we're going to have something that physically moves us. And discipline for us is going to be our wheels. So discipline is going to allow us to get from point A to point B, physically move us. This is going to be a driving factor. This thing is going to pick up the car and get it off the ground and move it, alright? You have to have discipline. Every single successful person on this earth has discipline. If you don't have discipline, You have to lay a stable foundation, and the thing at the bottom of the car is the wheels, isn't it? That's the thing that's touching the ground. This is going to be our stable foundation to support the rest of the stuff that we're going to cover and what we've already covered. So you have to have discipline. If you can get through to doing the things that you don't want to do, you're going to get there much quicker. Okay, so we've got our main frame, our engine, our windows and our wheels. We actually need something to, we're starting to build up our car now, aren't we? We've started to got this big thing now. We need something to fuel it. And that fuel is going to be our why. You have to have a solid why, because when the bad times and dark times come, when you're in the storm of the eye of the storm, you have to have that solid thing that you can pull back on that's going to drive you forwards, because some of these things might not be able to withstand the thing, but the thing that should be solid, the thing that can take on anything, is your why. If you don't have a strong why, life is going to hit you in your mouth, and your why has to be greater than that punch. Because if your why isn't great, it's like a sword and a shield. Life is coming to hit you with a sword or punch you, and your shield, your why, has to be strong enough to deflect it, bounce it away, to not let it harm you. Because if your why isn't strong, you're just going to crumble and you're good for nobody. Alright, we're on to the last part now of our car, which is probably the most exciting part for me. And that is vision. You have to have a clear vision for where you want to go, because you can get from A to whatever. But if you don't have a clear vision, where the hell are you going? You haven't got a destination. You haven't got an A to B. You've just got an A to something. You've got A to nothing. You have to have a clear vision for your life, what you want your life to look in 5, 10, 15, 20 years time down the road. So if you can have a clear vision, your B is going to make it even clearer, and your path is going to be laid out for you. Alright? Because if you don't have a clear vision for your life, you're just going to get, it's not going to be, you have to have a clear vision of where you want to go, what you want, you have to taste it, breathe it, smell it before you actually have it in the palm of your hand. I just ripped that off from someone, I heard it earlier, who was listening to a motivational video. So you have to have a clear vision. You have to picture in your mind, like create a mental image of what you want your life to look like. So these are the six things that, hang on, let me just label this. Alright, let me go deeper on this. What I mean by headlights. So when the hard times come in life, like your pet hamster dies, your mum, dad dies, I don't care what it is, the tough times in life is going to, you're going to remember this is going to coincide with your why. Hang on, there we go. Basically these two are going to work together. Your why and your vision are going to work together to create this impenetrable shield, this fortress that you're going to build. Well, car in our case, but this is the thing that's going to help you get through them tough times. You have to remember what your life is going to look like once you come out of this storm. Alright, these are going to be your headlights. These are going to allow you to see to the future what's in front of you and what's in store for you. Alright, so I hope this helps you, but let's go over it one more time. Your faith, your main friend. This is the thing that holds everything together. You have to have faith. You have to believe that you're going to accomplish whatever it is what you want to do. And passion. This is going to be your engine. You have to be passionate what you do. It's been said 1,000 times, and I'll say it 1,001 times. You have to be passionate about what you do, because you don't love what you do, it's going to make you put you down, innit? It's gonna. But if you don't love what you do, you're just going to be in a bad mood. And if you love what you do, it's not considered work. Well, for me and some other people, it's not considered work if you love what you do. Alright, number 3, truth. Your windows. You have to be truthful with yourself and the people around you, and your life is just going to get a whole lot better. You're going to be able to see the lies and insecurities for what they really are with truth. Alright, number 4, discipline. You have to be and probably more thought number 6. Discipline and vision are probably the 2 most important things, I think, when building our car. Because your discipline will ultimately determine, your level of discipline will determine on the level of success that you have. Say you've got like 5% discipline, you're going to only have 5% of what you could really do. Your level of discipline has to match your size of your vision, right? So these 2 coincide with each other. Number 5, your why. Your why has to be really strong. This is going to be the backbone of your car. Your future is going to be the backbone of your future. You have to have a clear why. Why do you want to do it? Why do you want to start a new business? Why do you want to go to the gym and work out? Do you want it to get more women? Do you want it to add an extra year or 2 onto your life? Why do you want to do something? And number 6, vision. This is probably my favourite one, vision. You have to have a clear vision of where you want to go. You have to have a clear vision to get from point A to point B. Alright, so I hope that helps you. Let me know if your car turns out to be a Lamborghini or a shitty run down car. Let me know what it is and see you next time.